I will mention the three different tiers that we have. That's going to be the lower tier, mid tier, and the high income tier. Now, it is important to know that when I'm talking about low income and high income and mid tier, I don't necessarily mean that being poor or being rich, although yes, you could view this as that. However, this is not the emphasis I'm putting. We're just going to be focusing on personal credit cards. Let me start there. It's not going to be business credit cards. For that, I might make a separate video, but for now, let's stick to personal credit card because it's all about personal finance in this channel right now. So this is how the system goes. With high income tiers, we are essentially talking about people who operate businesses, people who have a lot of assets to their name. These are people who have practical needs. Usually they are covering for a gap from their businesses. With the high income people, it's going to be business oriented, asset investments, and their salary. They might still have a salary, they might have a business as well, but it's more than one income stream and it's above 45,000. I would put this at around 60,000 plus every month. Their expenses are great, but their income even greater. Usually these people have business credit cards and it may be not enough to cover everything in the business. For example, they have unforeseen expenses that might occur and they can't use out their credit card because they're almost at the maximum, and so they need a credit card that will cover the gap, even if it's personal. Basically, with high income earners, they might just need extra cash or an extra discount here and there. They don't need to spend too much because they're already paying way overhead for their business costs. And a personal credit card might be just the right thing for them because they need those additional expenses paid before a certain amount of money rolls in, because these people are dependent on promises and contracts and their clients basically. Usually a high income earner is a person with more than one stream of income. You'll have multiple streams of income, whether through investments, businesses, assets that you hold, and etc. So high income earners are asset holders, let's say it like that. And business people, those are what I consider higher income earner. This is what we'll be using as our filter when we're talking about high income earning in the channel. And for some people, they might literally fluctuate between high income and mid tier, which are totally fine. You could have both of these worlds, but usually it's not the same people. The high income people are usually practical and very straightforward. They just want what will benefit them best, not necessarily what is luxurious, what is extra, what is additional. So keep that in mind. So that's going to be what I mean by high income earners. Coming into the mid tier. Mid tier is where I would classify people with high incomes. So this is where people we consider being rich falling in. These are people who are using the luxury perks from the credit cards that they own. These people will milk out every discount or every cashback or every travel perk that comes with it. Mid-tier people are luxury people or people that live in luxury. This is a person who lives in a suburb, can afford to pay for their insurance, is probably paying a premium that is premium. This is a person who can rent out a car whenever they want. When they land in another country, they can still have the same equal proportion amounts of spend. I don't know if that makes sense. So this person can travel and have access to travel with their family, get additional benefits. Like in an airline, they might be people who get concierge insurances. These are people that are living premium, okay? And these people don't typically get a credit card because they need it. They get it because they want to supplement their income. I'll show an example of this. This is a person saying, oh no, my car just broke down. I might have to get that car repaired, and that's gonna cost me extra money. I have an important event to go to. What am I gonna do? Am I gonna book an Uber to go there? And maybe I have to make more than one stop. In this case, this person would optimize the rental benefits or the discounts that come with a credit card that offers rental discounts. And so they are able to maximize the luxury perks. This person already has a bunch of things to their name, but it's not really assets that they can sell off for profit. So we can put the person who earns a good paycheck here. So if you're earning around 25,000 plus, I would consider you a high income earner in South Africa. Primarily, this is a person who needs additional resources or additional perks. It's an add-on to what they already have. They might own one or more businesses, but typically I would not put them in the mid-tier if they own more than one businesses. But if you only have one source of income and you depend on that, then I put you in the mid-tier. Mid-tier people are the ones that credit cards that are premium are typically targeted for. These people, as well as like the high income earning people, they move around a lot, they go places, and they might earn the best benefits from traveling. And so it will, with these two categories, depend a lot on the travel perks, because that's typically what the premium perks offer that is different, as we've seen in the previous videos. Now with low income earning, I'm talking about anyone who has a decent paying job, nothing about 25,000. So for this category, we'll be focusing mainly on the cashbacks and accessibility of this credit card. Things that'll make their lives affordable. You might actually need the cash to pay off your rent. You live paycheck to paycheck. You need stability in your life. Through credit card, you'll still need to pay it back at the end of the month, and even that's a struggle. You're probably taking on more than one credit card just to make up for certain things. Most of the South Africans fall under this category. Most of us are low income earning, right? This is gonna include students, people who work in decent paying jobs, the 9-to-5 type of vibe. These people are ordinary citizens who make a living and are trying to survive, get food on the table. So these are like entry level people that are starting out in the industries. Low income earning people might also have strategies that they're using to sort of benefit from their credit cards. You're looking at your benefits with a very close eye. You need to consider what it offers and if the benefits outweigh what you're paying. Essentially, with a credit card, you're getting a mitigation strategy against the inflation, but you still have to pay for the credit card and yada yada, and there are terms and conditions. Your credit score is probably not that great, but it's way better than having nothing. More expenses, typically on a month-to-month average, more expenses than income. One stream of income that's probably not even that good. Literally every single South African falls in this category. And so yeah, that is the classification I'd put on the low income people.